Hi everyone, this is Darla Demaro from Heartwork Organizing. It's just about March, and you know what that means. It's time to deal with the Christmas cards. Dirty little secret here, I still have my Christmas cards hanging around, and I know that some of you do too. So I'm going to share with you what I do with mine, and hopefully it'll help you out. The first thing I do when I found my stack today is I sorted them out into two stacks. The first stack has some information in it that I want to save and I need to do something with. And the second stack, while it's really pretty, we don't need to do anything with them. So I'll talk about how we're going to recycle them in a second. So out of this stack, I'm going to make sure that I have all of my addresses transferred over into my contact program or an address book. I'm going to make sure that I note all the kids' names on these great pictures that you guys, everyone gets, and we're going to note down the kids' names in, again, my contact system or my address book. And some of these cards I might even scan and use them as thumbnails on my contact program for the families. Now my second group of cards, there are some really pretty ones in here, but really they do need to go to recycling. So there's 3 or 4 things that you can do to recycle them. The first thing that I do usually is I keep a batch of them to keep my kids busy. So I will often take a spiral notebook and I'll have my kids cut out part of the card, and I'll have them go on a fishing expedition, and I'll ask them to cut out all the animals, or if we're doing spelling, we might look for a certain letter, and I'll have them put together a book like this, just with using their scissors and their glue, and that gets their creativity going. Your local preschools might do something like that, so you can call around and find out if someplace local to you might want your cards dropped off to them. Just be sure to call ahead. And you're saying to yourself, I know there's someone that does that throughout the country, and I know that I've heard of someplace that you can mail your cards to. Well, it's St. Jude's Ranch for Children, which you can find at stjudesranch.org. But you need to know a couple of things. You will have to get those babies in the mail if you want to send them out, and they cannot take Hallmark, Disney, or American greeting cards. So if your batch has mostly those in them, you really want to go for the last option, which is sending these cards out to the recycling bin for your weekly pickup. I know you're thinking, oh, but these are so pretty and I can't really do that. Where do you think these recycled cards come from? We need to get these items back into the recycling stream so you can send your cards, your friends more cards, and that your friends can send you more environmentally responsible recycled cards. So there you have it. I hope you have some great ideas on what to do with your cards so that you're not still dealing with them come next Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.